So you can actually improve this math versus in the past, which was really hard.
Yeah, I think like it's really interesting to think about how the technology should be improving the math on it. And I think that it is for people to know how to use it, right? When you start using a dialer like Orem and local presence with the numbers, when you start using AI to make you smarter about your calls, you start pairing all of that stuff together for what you're talking about, Adon, this multi-touch approach where you're not just like smiling and dialing in isolation. You're actually kind of almost running your own ABM campaign.
Yeah, and if you look at the role of the person who's using cold calling as part of the mechanism, whether it's an SDR, as an AE, or an account manager, it doesn't matter. It really, you are running this kind of sophisticated campaigns that you're trying to connect and interact with people that you can go and make a positive impact on their lives. This is the game. And it got too simplified and maybe lost some context and came from, I don't know, the 1980s or whatever it was that these notions kind of started, even probably earlier than that. And so, yeah, you really run these sophisticated campaigns, and you use which tools you use to connect with these people based on the situations and what you're trying to do. But cold calling, and I wouldn't even call it cold calling, it's just calling, because it could be a different level of temperatures of just calling makes it, gives you a differentiator now. Also, I think it's not being used as much. So
Let's talk about how do we fix it? Because I do think that a lot of sales reps hate cold calling. I think that the people who are, that I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, the people who are saying that cold calling is dead are the ones that probably hate cold calling the most.